This is Sid and Friends in the Morning.
77 WABC.
Hey, Justin, when is this? I know I ask you this every day because I forget, all right? I'm getting older. I don't remember everything. I have a lot going on in my head. We talk about a lot of stuff on the show.
Just ask the question.
All right, shut up, God. When is this Mike Tyson, Logan Paul fight again?
This is this weekend.
See, I'm looking for a specific night. That's why I don't know.
Well, you got 2 nights to choose from, Friday, Saturday night.
Well, which one is it?
I'm going to guess it's Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're wrong. It's Friday night.
I was wrong?
Yeah, it's Friday night.
So, wait, so they're fighting on Shabbos?
They are.
They're going to lose a lot of the Hasidic Jewish audience. Not that they care anyway. Well, where is this fight? Anybody know?
It's in Dallas, where the Cowboys
play.
Oh,
that's right. I actually saw Margarito fight Pacquiao in that beautiful stadium, Jerry Jones Stadium. All right, so that's Friday night. And is it free? You got to buy it.
No, it's on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, you'll get it.
I have Netflix.
Yes, then you'll get it.
You'll get it.
Oh, no kidding.
You're gonna watch it?
Of course I am. I love Mike Tyson.
It actually might be entertaining.
I love Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
you don't understand. And he got screwed. Don King set him up.
Right.
He never raped that girl. That was ridiculous. Okay. He got set up by Don King. He goes to prison. King takes all his money, and then he puts a tattoo on his face.
So you're going to put
So he can't be buried in a Jewish cemetery.
I bet he's worried.
I'm not even sure that's true. Yeah. Talking about Jewish cemeteries and great Jews, I've got one sitting in front of me right now. Not the cemetery part. Calm down, Lizzy. Yeah,
really? What are you trying to?
Well, I said Jewish. You're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Thank you.
She's a great voice on this show, and she became she was a big star before I met her. She was, but became an even bigger star, and then. I worked on her for a very, very long time. Not just me, but I worked on her consistently, me and her beautiful husband, Ira. And eventually she came to the dark side and figured out that she wears her MAGA red today, that the Republican Party is really the friend of the Jews and not the lousy Democrats, which she associated with for many, many years. So you voted for Donald Trump, and you're still alive. They haven't killed you. They're not burning you in effigy outside your husband's office on the Upper East Side. Everything is still okay, right?
Everything is okay, Sid. And apparently me and 70 million others are still alive.
70 million others. Now, with that said, we saw a huge increase in the Jewish vote in New York. I know you're going to take credit for that, so am I, and we'll get to that. But yet, nationwide, Lizzy Savetsky, 79%. That is a huge number. Nearly 80% of our brethren, Jewish people, voted for the anti-Semitic party. Make sense of that.
So I'm going to take it back to the Torah, to biblical times. Did you know, Sid, that in the time of our slavery in Egypt, when we left Egypt and went through the Dead Sea to receive the Torah at Mount Sinai, how many Jews left Egypt?
How many?
Yeah. How many of the Jews put the blood on their doorposts where we hang our mezuzah,
right,
and actually had the courage to follow God into the sea and go to Mount Sinai? How many Jews?
18,000.
20%.
Only 20%.
Only 20%.
That's almost exactly.
The other 80%, they stayed in Egypt. So our 79% of Americans stayed in Egypt.
Oh, that's a great analogy right there. That's pretty good.
Well, it's pretty consistent throughout our history.
Yeah, but I don't understand. At some point, don't you buck the trend when you start to see it's not going our way? I like consistency. I like tradition. I get all that. But clearly, this party is an issue for the Jewish people. Clearly.
I agree with you, Sid, but I think that we historically like to be willfully blind as a people.
Yeah.
And that, we like to stay in denial. Maybe it's that we think that that these people are going to remain our friends, that we're going to be able to, avoid. We're going to be the one people who avoid being killed for being Jewish or attacked for being Jewish. But thank God things worked out in our favor, the 20%.
It's funny, I'm watching you speak, and you and I are great friends now, but I could just imagine if we had never met before, and all you knew was, here's this guy, Sid, and all he does is call out the Noah Tishbys and the Samantha Eddises of the world. And
oh, my God,
all
Sid.
these, yes, I call them out by name. And these horrible rabbis in Brooklyn and Paramus, New Jersey, these horrible rabbis were out there every day telling us how great Biden and Harris is. And I'm going to walk into the studio with this guy who's Jewish, who spends half his time clobbering the Jews. And not only have you walked inside my studio, but you love me. And you love this show, and I've converted you almost.
I love you, Sid. You and I have very different ways about us. I'm not into personally attacking people, and I definitely think that I don't see these people as bad Jews at all. I see them as Jews that just haven't had their moment of awakening yet. And I had mine, and I have compassion for them because I've been there. You know, I just don't know how bad it has to get. Like, it's bad. So, like, it's time to wake up. I've been sounding the alarm for quite a while, but I think some people just, it's taking them time.
So what is your relationship now with those people? Noah Tish, I don't want to use people like Noah, for example. Do you talk to them?
Well, first
do you get
of all,
along with them?
In defense of Noah didn't endorse any candidate this election cycle.
She did not, but the pictures on Facebook of her and Biden were a bit much for me. Much for me. And I know she doesn't like Trump.
Listen, Biden at least said he's a Zionist, unlike the other person.
O.J. Simpson said he wasn't a murderer.
Unlike some people who were also running for this office. So, you know, and I love her very much. She's been an amazing mentor to me, and I'm not in the camp of writing people off if they don't hold my views.
That's fine. Forget about Noah, okay? Forget about her specifically. There are other folks who are like you, influencers, who are way to the left, that you still speak to, that they're still talking to you because they get mad at you.
I did a live, actually, the day after the election, or maybe it was 2 days later, with somebody who was a big voice who was endorsing Kamala about Jewish unity and about how it's time to come together. And she got so much pushback for doing this live.
Who was saying it's time to come together, you or her?
The two of us.
Both were saying
Both
that.
of us.
Even she said that.
Even she said it. And it was an amazing, amazing live. And then she got so much heat for just being associated with me. She took it down.
Right.
So
she took it down.
She said she would put it back up. We'll see.
But what happened? The party of tolerance. They're the ones that are, we're the crazy ones.
No, but it's such a lie. We all know that. And I think that actually more than even the anti-Semitism is what pushed me away, is seeing the hypocrisy, seeing how these alleged liberals are so closed-minded, the most closed-minded that you can't hold, you can hold any view as long as it's our view. And I'm not like that. And that's why I will continue to be friends with these people. I don't want to be like them. I want to be open-minded and love everyone, even if you don't want to see the truth. And that's the position I stand in.
What if they say bad things about me to you?
Well, Sid, you put yourself out there in a very, listen, I love you, but you take you have a different approach.
I do. Even my friend Abraham Hamra, who I know you're friends with too.
Love him.
He's a great guy. So he's like, maybe there's a road for unity. I say, no, there's no road. There's no road. There's none of that. It ain't going to happen. I tell you what, when my Rabbi Kaplan or Miriam Adelson or these people who are on Trump every day, you've been around them, the Jewish Voices for Trump, when they say it's okay, then maybe I'll start to consider it. But until then, I just won't. Now, talking about President Trump, he gets the win. It turns out that you did help him. There's no question about it here in New York.
I'm taking some credit.
You should.
I am.
You taught the Democrats.
Yes, and I put myself out there on the line. It was really scary. I think it was, on the level of when I came out as a proud Zionist, unapologetic Zionist. And it was, there were a lot of consequences I suffered, financial, relationships.
Yeah.
There were so many consequences.
Yeah.
But
but by the way, Siggy and I could have started charging you $100 per visit for laying on the couch.
You guys are hilarious. But yeah, it's so funny. Somebody from the Jewish Voices for Trump came to Siggy and they said, do you think Lizzy Savetsky would ever come out and say she's voting for Trump? And Siggy said, Lizzy, no way. She's not going to do it.
She said that.
She said it. And then when I did it, it was like everyone was shocked. But I felt obligated because I feel as an advocate for the Jewish people, as an advocate for the state of Israel, that I have to put my fear of being hated aside, my fear of being attacked aside, and do what I think is best. And it was very clear. And so I did it.
Yeah.
And there were
it
so
did
many people.
It got very nasty. I mean, I've got, my daughter Ava, and we went to Israel, and she was doxxed.
I know.
And, and you've called her a hero. Thank you for that.
She is a hero.
Thank you. And she's gotten nasty, nasty stuff. Death threats, so have I. And in your case, you got the same things. I mean, you got your young daughters. I saw
it got really ugly.
It was really ugly. Really ugly.
Yeah, it was pretty painful to see just the amount of evil that exists in this world. And to see it, to see the anger coming from my fellow Jews, I think is the thing that triggers me most. I'm used to getting, hate from Hamas supporters, but to see it from my fellow Jews, I really, it hurts in a different way because it's like a family member. But, I think it was really important for me to come out, and I always tried to do it in a very measured, rational way. And not like you, not getting all angry and heated. No. And I mean, there were moments when I got angry.
Nice of you.
But
Not like
Sid.
You.
I love you, Sid. Sid, there's a place for all of us here.
Yeah. Yes.
And I love you. But I wanted to do it in a very fact-based, truth-based way. And I had so many people come to me, Sid, and this was what reassured me, and tell me, I voted for Trump. I wasn't going to vote. I hate Trump, but I voted for him because of the facts that you shared, because of the track record and the actions that you focused on. And that to me made me feel like it was all worth it, and now we'll see. He's going to prove to us that we made the right choice.
Any truth to the rumor that your husband, Ira, was seriously considering a divorce if he voted for Harris?
I love you so much.
He's a crazy Trump guy like me.
It was never even on the table, Sid. It was never. But you know that the first fight that we ever had was a political one.
Is that right?
Yes, a very, very big fight. I remember storming out of his apartment thinking, I can't date this guy. So, but
how many years ago was that? That was before Trump, obviously.
Oh yeah, before. We've been married almost 15 years. So.
Okay, so before
Trump.
and
we were able to exist in the same household, even with different views.
But he's got to be happy now. He's got to be happy now that you're on because to be honest, Danielle and I, we also, as we've had in the past, very different political views.
Yes.
We still do.
Yes.
But it's gotten closer, if you will, and it does make it a little easier if you agree even every now and then, rather than just disagree all the time.
Totally. And I mean, my focus has never been a political focus. My focus has always been on the Jewish people and our safety in this country and the U.S. relationship with Israel. Beyond that, I never saw myself as, overly politically obsessed.
No, you weren't. Even when I first met you, you were very uncomfortable talking politics.
Yeah,
you said, it's not about politics. I said, oh, Lizzy, it is about politics.
And unfortunately it is. And, I'm really excited with how things are shaping up, seeing this cabinet come together with so many pro-Israel voices, unapologetically pro-Israel. It's incredible. And, Stefanik, she was such a hero with the campuses. And I see good things in our future. And I feel hopeful for really the first time in a long time.
Lee Zeldin, too. Jewish man.
Lee Zeldin, exactly.
Right?
I mean, it's all these people that have been on your show, Sid.
All of them. All of them.
It's,
Trump keeps taking all my A-list guests. Tulsi Gabbard was on last hour. Byron Donalds is coming up now. And you. So let's talk about you on the way out.
Yeah.
I think that you've earned yourself, and I mean this sincerely, I think you've earned a place in the Trump administration. One thing about Trump, he loves the people that switch. Don't forget, I was there for Hillary Clinton in 2016, but very, very quickly, once he became president, I came to the quick realization, him and Reagan, the two best presidents I've ever seen. He loves that. He loves the people that love him from day one, the loyalists, but you show him somebody that came around, Sid, Lizzy, he really loves that. And you've been a huge voice, and you have, I believe, converted Democrats here in New York
to
Trump supporters.
Yeah, and it's, this is a matter of life or death for the Jewish people in America, and I'm so glad to see so many people come around, 45% of the Jews in New York, which is a 20% increase from the 2020 election.
Yeah.
So that's big. We did good, Sid.
We did good.
We did good.
Yeah.
And also, I have to mention this, that I'm a pageant girl. So,
I didn't know that.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I was second runner up to Miss Teen Texas. So
I didn't know that.
I feel I connected. I feel connected to Trump in that way.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
He was, what was his?
He was the
Miss America?
Yeah,
No.
well, no, Miss USA.
Miss
I was
USA.
an America girl because I'm short.
Right.
And so we had the talent competition. So, yeah, so I sing. So I had to do the one with the talent
I can
competition.
see that.
I don't have the legs to do USA.
Well, because you're short.
I'm short.
But and you grew up in Texas. That's
I
right.
did,
You
yeah.
still go back to Texas every now and then. I couldn't figure out why. Now I know why.
I'm
so.
from there.
You're from there.
Yes.
What part of Texas?
Fort Worth, Texas, baby.
All Shixes.
Yeah.
Ain't no Jews there.
And that's why I held on to my progressive values for dear life and to that alleged progressive party for dear life
Well,
until
do
the very
this
end.
on the way out. Danielle and I watched this show. It was great. And it stars the kid from the OC. He plays a rabbi.
Okay.
And-
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch it because I have a bone to pick with it.
Oh, you do? She's great. What is her name? She
Kristen
plays
Bell.
the Shix. Kristen Bell.
I'll tell you why.
I watched it. It was adorable.
Because I like Jews to marry Jews. I'm just going to say it.
But she was going to convert.
I know, but okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine.
But
I
if she
didn't
doesn't-
watch
but if
it.
she
I gotta
doesn't
watch
convert-
it.
no, you have to watch
But
it.
Adam Brody is adorable.
Adam Brody, that's right.
Yes.
It's very cute.
He's adorable.
And the mother hates her.
I have
you
to
know.
watch it.
You have to watch it. Now,
I'll watch
the
it.
season's over, so it's a very good cliffhanger.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you more than that.
Okay.
But it's very, very cute. And a lot of Yiddish and Jewish.
You know I love
throughout-
the Yiddish.
Yeah, you love the Yiddish.
I do. You are Meshuggah.
Yes, that's a great word.
Mm-hmm.
That means crazy. That's me. I am Meshuggah. That was a great, great appearance today. Congratulations.
I love you. Thank you.
I love you too. I will tell anybody willing to listen that I really mean this. You deserve a shot in the Trump administration, and we'll get this thing done. How does that sound?
Sounds great. Let's make America safe for the Jews.
There you
Let's
go. Let's make America Jewish. What is the name of that show? I wish Danielle was listening right now. With Kirsten Bell and Adam Brody.
Everybody wants. Nobody wants us.
Nobody
wants this. There you go. All right. Lizzy Savetsky, you're great. You're beautiful. Thank you so much.
Love you. Thank
Love
you.
you too.